owns the shop. Oh, but there's a
They
lady
keep-
out the back.
Yeah.
Um, Out the back sounds really dodgy. And I had them sewn in.
Yeah.
Um, Fuck me. Like, I swear for 2 days after I had a constant headache, I didn't even want to put my head on the
Yeah.
pillow because it hurt so much. But
Was that so?
my hair's
Did you
the
have them
best
sewed?
it's ever looked.
Did you like have it sewed in like rings? Did you, or like was it just?
So
Oh
it
no,
was,
I know the bonded. I know which one. The ones that you
but it
use.
was actual sewing.
Yeah, yeah,
Like there was no glue or anything, but they're like, look, we have to do it super tight so it
yeah,
lasts as long as
yeah,
possible. Now
yeah,
you'll probably have a bit of a, and you sort of feel like this, like straight there. Then you're like, yeah, no, it's fine, it's totally fine.
yeah.
But honestly, like the thickness and the
The
like
volume.
was the best. Honestly, when I look back at those photos, I'm like, oh,
It's funny when I sit in the mirror before I have it done because obviously sometimes before I go, obviously I do it myself. I'll take my braids out that I had before,
oh, okay,
and then I have to wash my hair, and then it's like when you're washing your hair, and obviously I comb it through when I'm in the shower, and like you see all the amount of hair that sort of comes out as well. I'm like, am
yeah.
I going bald? What is going on here? Like,
That's just because it gets stuck
yeah.
because it's not shed. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
yeah.
like, what is going on? I'm like, and then I got to check my head to say like, but I've got a massive bald patch or something.
You
So then,
developed like some temporary alopecia, which is
yeah,
possible.
yeah. So then I take it out, and then I use the hair dryer with the extra like the hot comb and do it out. So then my hair's just like,
Do you ever think, fuck it, I'm just going to leave it for a bit? Or
I
does it
would love,
actually take a lot to keep it like that?
yeah, I would have to just keep combing it out. But the thing is, because I ride a motorbike, I wouldn't be able to get my helmet on.
But would you have enough padding from the hair if you had an accident?
But potentially. Like I just bounce off the ground. Like, oh, no, it'd be interesting, but yeah, I couldn't put anything on my head. And then if I
Oh,
put my
man, you should take some pictures
cloak,
next time and then, like, so we don't get to see it.
yeah.
Didn't Manny do it once?
What for Afro?
Yeah. Or was it just long?
He had it quite long. Does he? I haven't seen it Manny for a while. Has he got braids now? He's got like little dreads, hasn't he?
I think last time I saw him, he did.
Yeah.
Yeah, again, it has been a while. He's just moved house.
Oh yeah.
We often usually will just catch up about football for like a
Yeah.
quick text, and I'm like, "Are the ladies all right? Yeah, they're fine." But yes, so he's moved Winton Rec Way.
Okay.
I don't think any further away from me, just a slightly different
Yeah, yeah,
direction.
yeah.
Yeah, and
Okay.
he's not coming to the brunch.
What?
Emma's
Another
annoyed.
one. Another. He's not doing another one.
It used to be
I
like
think
the 10 minutes I would see him like twice a year.
Yeah, I think I'll be at this one. I'll probably put down to this one as well.
Yes, yes, I'm
Yeah.
going to this one. Um, yeah, trying to use it as a an additional weight loss target.
By the way, everyone, thanks for joining us. I'm Clinton, joined by the lovely Debs, back again for another one. We're just talking about when we have our hair done, and I had my hair done recently, as you can see. Had a massive headache the night after because it was so tight, and my eyebrows were back here. And
Like, ooh.
yeah,
I can't believe she does it in 25 minutes though.
yeah,
That's amazing.
she's amazing, absolute pro. And plus, only because I've only got the top, and obviously, so
Yeah.
maybe if she did the sides, if I had the sides as well, it would it'd be all right. But I'm thinking if I ever had to grow out the sides, I want the top to be super long so I can just hide it like Snoop, and then the sides can just grow along. But it'd always be completely uneven because my hair's been like this now for what, 2 years, 3 years. So
Yeah. Because what was it like before then? Did you just shave it
I
before?
used to just have just shaved or like a
Yeah.
bit of a fade. Yeah, it's just been but it might have been longer than that. It might be since Genevieve was born. Before Genevieve was born, I was like growing my hair. So yeah, about
Oh,
almost 4 years.
wowzers.
Yeah, so now it's just like
You got to do an episode. So next
yeah,
time you take them out, we'll do an
yeah,
episode with
with my hair out. Yeah.
people have got to see. They got to
I
see.
know. All the background will be blocked out though. Like everything around here with like a Afro halo.
It would be so cool though. Maybe we should do like a, I don't know, like a Soul Glow, like
Yeah.
reminisce or something.
Soul glow.
Although I appreciate that would have been with loads of stuff on. Yours is just going to be
Yeah. So how you been anyway? How's everything? How's work? You went to the office? Back in the office a bit more now.
Luckily, not just yet.
Yeah.
So there is. So work today's been all right. Yeah, team are doing okay. Um, all good. So yes, senior managers are back from April,
Yeah.
4 days. The rest of us are back in Bournemouth
Yeah.
late September, well, September for 4 days.
Yeah.
There will need to be another building erected
Yeah.
on Chaside campus if they want us to come back 5 days.
Yeah. I saw
So
something interesting the other day. They were saying that if companies do start making employees come back to offices like fully, that they should negotiate a pay rise
yeah,
because of the extra cost that people will be incurring that they managed to potentially make some savings by working from home,
yeah,
which would
petrol,
be,
fucking time.
yeah. I know for me, obviously I work for myself, but obviously going forward, petrol is my biggest expense.
Yeah.
Yep, petrol and time.
Ugh, I know. So luckily ours isn't until September.
Yeah,
And it's 4 days, not five.
yeah,
It's just so much effort, mate. It's a lot. I
yeah.
know I'm a really outgoing, noisy person, but it doesn't mean that I find socializing
Exactly.
easy. Like,
Yeah,
it's a real effort.
yeah,
I say an effort, what it means is it takes a lot out of me
yeah,
because I'm a not I am an overthinker, not
mm,
necessarily in a bad way, but I think there's just so much stimulus,
yeah, yeah,
that for someone that then has a lot to process, maybe compared to other people,
yeah.
good after, you
Exactly.
know,
Speaking
well,
speaking to 12 different people, checking out
yeah.
who's like, are you dangerous?
Hang on, what about that person?
Yeah,
Why have they ordered that?
yeah,
Oh, that's a nice dress.
yeah. Is that cocaine or sugar they just put in their coffee?
And so, although I do enjoy it once I'm in,
Yeah,
yeah, it's a lot, and I really like the balance of three.
yeah,
Um, And so, yeah, I will need a break in the middle. I will have to work from home on Wednesdays just to
yeah,
have that extra hour and a half in bed.
yeah,
No traffic, no annoyance, no
yeah,
proper clothes.
yeah,
Doesn't mean I don't sit in my desk for the full fucking 9 hours, not
yeah,
getting up and realizing shit, I've been sat down for 4 hours.
yeah.
You
Haven't
gotta
drank
stand.
anything, haven't eaten anything.
Yeah, it's a misconception. I
Yeah,
appreciate some people probably do take the piss when they're at home, but for me,
yeah,
I literally do not get up from the desk.
yeah,
Healthier for me to be in the office
yeah,
from a moving point of view.
yeah, yeah.
But yeah. Mm.
It's good. Yeah, I've been out a week. This last week, I ended up adding another. I wouldn't say I'm where. I don't think I'm wearing myself thin.
Don't you?
I'd say that I've just added something else, but it just means well, I'm just trying to fill up more hours because I have a few goals at the moment that I want, and I kind of have to fill up more hours doing different things.
Okay.
So we just end up buying a large van the other week and just setting up like a removals company.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought you were going to say food truck then, and I was like,
Yeah, I can't do that as well.
I'm
I could
listening.
I could do.
Hey, people always need, good value, reliable, safe,
Yeah,
trusted people. So my friend, I actually had her leaving do on Saturday.
yeah,
So she's staying with JP Morgan, but she's moving to London.
yeah,
And we were like, so how are you getting all your stuff there? Oh, well, there's the guy in the van is driving me there. And
yeah,
we were like, okay, who's this guy in the van?
yeah. Yeah,
He's been round, I've met him, the
yeah,
landlady. I was like, okay, so you're going to share your location with us the whole
yeah,
way.
yeah,
And yet it is much easier than her having to rent something, take it
yeah.
down, bring it like just handy little things like
Make
that,
it
I
work, yeah.
guess.
Yeah, so I think I've got two jobs coming up this in the next few days as well. I'm doing that.
There you go.
It's not too bad. And I'm helping and we're doing like house
Small
clean.
van to move Emma's bed and wardrobe that I've still got now from hers.
Do you
Have you
need
always
it?
used?
Huh?
You know when Emma and Louis lived
Yeah.
above
Yeah,
Sainsbury's?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that was ages ago.
That was like
Years ago.
7 years ago, 8 years ago.
I see you had a little thing back then.
Yeah.
You're like, my dream has finally been realized.
Yeah.
My 17th business
Yeah.
is up and
It doesn't mean all the rest are failing. It's just like it just means that I just try to do a bunch of stuff to head to what I want at the end.
yeah, it's fine.
Now I want to start, really because I've up to now I'm still not really on the property market, so I really want to like get into some properties and stuff.
Do you guys rent?
Yes, yeah. So a lot of money down the toilet, so to speak.
I know. Crazy because mortgages are cheaper than renting.
Yeah, I
They're
know. It's
like
ridiculous. Yeah,
oh, you can't be trusted with a mortgage, but we will
yeah. But I could pay this guy three times the amount of money.
crazy. Bloody mess.
But I think
Yeah.
more with me properties, I just want to more get into it for more of the on the investment side rather than somewhere to actual live.
Yeah, I know a couple of people that do that actually.
Yeah,
Got a partner who actually does up houses
yeah,
anyway as a builder and stuff,
yeah,
so that works quite nicely. But they did move into their forever home
yeah,
very recently, so I think they maybe had three or four.
yeah,
They moved into, did them up, sold on,
yeah,
moved
yeah.
it.
That's one
This
way
one is their
about yeah,
actual one, which is really lovely. And then I think they'll carry on doing projects and stuff. But it
yeah,
was nice to know that they're finally, sort of settled somewhere, which is
yeah. I
good.
think because I'm getting on a bit now, and I just feel like I just need to have
What with all those greys?
yeah, exactly with all the grays, and I just feel like I want some things that generate some money
Yeah.
without me
They
without,
also properties what to get into, right? Because
yeah,
you can also like people are always going to need places to live.
yeah,
And if the market is quiet and slow, then you just keep it as it is
yeah,
and
yeah,
you wait until,
exactly. Yeah, I need some other stuff that doesn't physically have me being there all the time.
yeah, yeah, absolutely.
'Cause I don't know
I
how
would
much
say,
I don't know how
yeah.
much longer this machine is going to keep working, you know?
Although I have heard a few horror stories of tenants being absolute knobheads. So
Yeah, yeah,
unless you're buying, doing up, selling, so if you
yeah,
were going to rent, I would just say look up all your rules and
yeah.
laws.
Well, I've done a lot of study on that stuff. There's a way that I would do it that will
I've heard like
with the
how all the thing is just with the tenants,
yeah,
and
I
I
know.
do not
All the right,
understand
yeah.
how.
But the funny thing is, all the houses owned by general people are like tenants can do what they want. But if it's a house owned by a bank or like a council or anything like that, you got 17 minutes to get out.
Right? Absolutely crazy. Whereas the others are like, no, we know our rights.
Yeah,
No, get the fuck out my house.
yeah. Council will come along, even if you're out or whatever, and they'll put boards around your house.
Crazy. So yeah, just be careful.
All right. I have a game that we'll play quickly.
Oh,
So let me share. We'll do a share
eyes
screen one.
are so shit. On chair. What were you stuck on? Is it as high as it could be?
Share that. Okay, can you see that? It says click my movie Alien.
Click my
So,
movie,
so I
alien.
believe
Some of
we
these
have
aliens did not come in peace.
yeah. So
Oh, okay. Oh my God. Oh, 16. Okay.
16 and we've got 5 minutes. I believe what you have to do is they'll show you a movie or a person from a movie and we've got to click the right alien movie that the person is in.
Okay.
All right. So play quiz. Okay, I know that one for sure. Okay, let's move that out of the way. I'll get rid of this.
So are we
Oh
clicking the
crap.
other one
Oh,
that it links
oh,
to?
sorry about that. Don't know what that is.
Oh, get rid of that. Get rid of that. We don't. Und so that's
So
with
that is
is with Lilu.
yep. So
Oh,
that is Paul.
yes, it is. So the bottom, yeah.
Yeah. Next one. Let me just find a good
Yes,
space. I need to
scrolling.
Get rid of
Down.
these bloody
Oh, that looks 80s.
that
Oh,
is
what
is
does it sit with? Do you reckon not the obey one?
mm,
I don't know that one, so
could that be slapstick? Would it be that one?
that looks a bit, the bottom blonde one looks a bit older. That's
Yeah,
Mars Attacks, isn't it? That one,
yeah.
but I don't think it was set in the 80s, was it?
N no,
Oh, that's tough.
maybe just an American flag. Maybe
Yeah,
this one?
like an Independence Day,
It's
maybe?
called
Yeah, go with that one.
oh no. All right, back up again. Cool.
Oh my God, that's Dennis Quaid.
Yeah. So Dennis Quaid was
What was
in.
he in? Oh God,
Connery?
definitely not
Yes,
ET. Oh,
that was
well
that.
done. What the fuck was that?
I can't remember the name of it, but I remember.
Oh my God, well done.
Okay, that is
Oh, it's Tom.
that's this one. Uh,
Oh,
War,
the
War of the
yeah,
War of the
War of the
Worlds.
Worlds. God, he looks young there, doesn't
Yeah,
he?
yeah. No, but it's filmed. It's like he did it 5 years ago. That is.
That is scroll down.
I feel like it'd be that one. No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No idea what the movie is.
No. Starship Troopers.
Yes, Starship Troopers.
So that would be that one.
Yes, yeah, the big thing.
Right, go on. Looks like Will Smith. Yeah, Will Smith.
Independence Day. Oh, so then all the little
No,
blue people.
that's Men in Black.
Oh, Men in Black.
Yeah,
Shit. Oh, of
yeah.
course. Sorry.
With Timothy Oliphant.
Oh, E.T.
Yeah,
Little Drew. Yeah, that garbage man. He wasn't a
yeah,
garbage man, but that's how I always think of him. Go top left because it's also black and white.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
no,
Oh,
sorry. It could have been that other black and white one.
that one. Oh, okay. So this
Sorry,
one,
that's my
obviously,
bad.
Predator.
Oh, yes.
That is
Oh, Jack Nicholson. In colour.
that Jack Nicholson. Was he in Mars Attacks?
Oh, I don't know. Do that one or obey, I reckon. Oh, fuck.
No. Oh, damn it.
Sorry.
That's all right.
No, we're like 66%.
That's definitely this one.
No, well, remember we got them the wrong way round.
Yeah. Sake.
Right, Alien,
Alien.
Independence Day.
Independence Day.
So is that all the little blue guys?
That
Oh,
wasn't.
shit.
What was
Oh,
that?
we don't get another chance, do we?
No,
Oh, God.
that's that one. Oh my God,
Oh,
what?
no, we did terribly.
That was Spaceballs.
Do you know what? I've never seen it. I knew that little weird character, chunky man that looks like a bear,
Yeah,
but I've never seen it. I
that's
didn't know
strong-handed.
anything. Those top two were tricky. I think that one looks like Frankenstein, doesn't he? But I've never
Yeah.
seen it. What was the Bane one?
Oh, I can't
We
think.
did not do well.
We didn't do well. 76%. You know, we still got a C.
Okay, okay. 6% felt like it was worse than
Yeah. All right. So, what have you been watching? I've only watched two things recently. One, you wouldn't believe I watched it, and and
fucking Bridget Jones.
yeah, yeah,
It's so funny. At least that's the furthest away thing that I thought of when you
yeah.
said it.
made me realize though, I watched it and I realized like I'm clearly missing something because I was thinking like obviously the last one came out like 20 something years ago, and then apparently I found out there was one in the middle,
There's a baby
the
one.
baby
There's one
one.
with the baby, which I haven't done, but apparently the baby one is really funny.
Yeah.
But I did hear that from a lady who had just had a baby at the same time and
Okay.
said it was so relatable.
All right.
But you've been with people that have had babies,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
you might also find, some of
Uh,
it relatable and stuff.
yeah.
But
If I can jump up the courage and spare the time again, I need to go back and watch the I need to go watch that one.
I know. I think I might watch the baby one.
Yeah.
This one, the same person said they enjoyed,
Yeah.
but there was no chemistry with the guys. Whereas the chemistry, obviously, in the other ones was quite evident. They were very
Yeah.
good at their characters, you know?
Yeah. Because obviously they had Colin Firth in the other ones.
Yeah.
You know,
Main character.
yeah, Hugh Grant was cool as always. He's
But
so
not
much
in it
better
very
now.
much.
He's so much better now, though. He's
Do you know
such,
what? I think because he's must have let go of being, like a super sexy, and
yeah,
because still, he's all right looking, but
yeah,
some of the guys have got fucking fit as they've
yeah,
got older.
yeah.
And he's not necessarily one of them, but I actually think, if anything, it's
He's
made him better.
yeah, he's got like the best attitude. He's more relaxed. He's like,
Yeah, yeah. I quite like that.
I feel
So,
like I bump into guys like him in my line of work. I feel like I bump into guys like him all the time. Just very posh, but on
which
the inside
which
they
one of your seven works do you bump into Hugh Grant?
like in my personal training work.
Okay.
So like, really posh, really well to do, but have that darker side where they have a good time.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he's picked his roles brilliantly in the last few years.
Yeah,
Like some that take the piss out of themselves, others
yeah,
that are just totally brilliant, not what we were used to seeing from him.
yeah.
And definitely more proper comedy
Yeah.
than rom-com.
Obviously, him and the gentleman, he was great.
Oh my God, he was so good. What a sleep. Like what a just a twat, but
Yeah.
so
Listen, love. What was gonna? Yes, obviously, him and obviously the Willy Wonka and stuff like that. I thought it was
oh my God,
hilarious.
I loved him as the Imp.
Yeah.
He was such a little shit again.
I've already started dancing now, so you're
Can't
gonna have to
stop.
listen to
Oh, yeah. I've enjoyed his later stuff.
me. Yeah, so he was calling it. I don't know how Renée Zellweger manages to pull the face she does and not have a massive headache.
Well, she's very Botoxy, isn't she?
Is it Botox or is it just her the way she
I mean, I
portrays the
assume it
character?
is because she's quite odd looking
Yeah,
sometimes. And I always think that comes from some type of plastic surgery
yeah.
or Botox, but
The whole time I was wondering if it's probably part of her acting technique, 'cause especially when she's playing such a British character. It's the only way she can sort of like get the accent to come out.
yeah, yeah.
Because even like the way she walks and her head's all wobbling and stuff like that, I'm like,
I
what?
heard at least she wasn't silly in this one. She's
No.
grown up a little bit, which is
Yeah.
good. I think, yeah. There's only so long you can kind of keep that stupid, 20, 30 something thing going. So,
Yeah, yeah. It was an all right watch.
yeah. And what
Yeah.
was the other thing?
The other thing I've been watching was obviously the animated Spider-Man series.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty good. It's
Oh,
pretty damn good. Um, Obviously, again, they have taken parts from the MCU and put it in there and used different storylines that they've thrown along it. But then
yeah.
but they haven't used it fully because after everything he did in Spider-Man No Way Home, in this animation, once again, everyone figures out who he is.
Andy, come on, mate.
You know,
Why have they done that, do you think? Just to,
I think just they needed to something for younger audiences again.
yeah,
They wanted to make it a little bit more a bit more new. You know, it is really good. They've done the characters really well. They've given some
yeah.
characters like some villains like a different backstory a little bit now.
Okay. So do they not find out who he is until the end of it?
No, they find out. Some of them find out straight away. So like Norman Osborn finds out who he is like second episode.
Oh, is that because he already sort of knew him?
No, in this one he knew he was he figured out there's like a bunch of genius kids and he's invited them to come work for him.
Oh,
And he knows that the one kid that he's looking for is one out of this five, and Peter Parker's one of them.
right, okay.
And obviously Peter's in a I don't spoil it well. He's in a lift getting changed from his Spider-Man outfit to his normal clothes.
Way to be discreet, Peter.
Exactly. Doesn't realize there's a camera in there. And then in the end, like everyone just ends up finding out. Just people just consistently finding out who he is.
Not good. Not good.
Yeah. So
Got to keep that
hopefully
under
no more
wraps.
incursions. Yeah, but it was decent. I enjoyed it.
Nuts.
Yeah, I managed to finish that. Obviously, while I've been putting myself off watching the
I
Daredevil
know.
series so far.
Oh, I've done a you and you've done a me.
Yeah.
I literally did not start it until Sunday, and I said to myself, "Oh, we'll be doing podcast next week."
Yeah.
I bet he's watched it. I bet he couldn't help himself. Oh, I really want more episodes, but I'm just going to do them. I'll do them and then
Yeah.
we can chat about them. And I'm like, and you're like, oh no. And I was like, what? How have I become you and you've become me?
Yeah.
And now I'm stuck waiting.
Yeah.
It was really good though. I'm not going to give anything away. We'll chat
Yeah.
about it once you've watched it. But
Yeah. I know I can probably only
really
last
good.
another I can only probably last another couple of like days or so, but it's just like I just
No, you should, because honestly, episode 2 ends in such a way that you immediately want more of it.
yeah. That's the problem with these
So
shows.
at least give yourself 3
Yeah,
episodes,
yeah.
and then
It's the
you've
same.
got
Like at the
that little
moment,
bit from
I'm
there. Yeah.
waiting for Reacher to have a few more episodes.
Oh,
Invincible's out.
I caught up on Reacher.
Yeah, Invincible's out as well. Obviously, Daredevil's just dropped, and I'm kind of like, oh, I can't, especially because I
Got 7 Reachers if you haven't done any yet.
okay on the third season.
Yeah.
Okay,
Get a little binge on that, mate, for
yeah,
sure.
yeah, I'll do that.
Yes, it is good.
I love
And then
Daredevil.
you'll be like, oh, we obviously see him in his boxes
Okay,
again. So.
a lot. Yeah, I'm wearing my Reacher t-shirt today. Yeah. Back in the gym at the moment.
Inspired. Yeah, he's so lovely. I do really like him. Um, yeah, another good couple of episodes. Very much enjoying it.
Yeah,
Lots
okay. I'll,
happening.
I'll I'll do Reacher first then.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Honestly, I'm pretty sure I got to episode 7, and that was the last one that was available on Sunday. So
Okay.
decent amount.
All right. So what else have you been watching? Just those, or have you had anything else on?
So I did the 2 Daredevil. I did Reacher. Obviously, Great British Menu is on. Celebrating like 20 years of Great British Menu, and it's one of my favorite programs ever. So I have been enjoying that. The last one for Northern Ireland though, so they're still currently doing the regions.
Yeah.
So 4 chefs, like decorated chefs
Mm.
from each of the regions, comes and they cook a canapé, a starter and fish, and then one of the people goes home,
Yeah.
and then the other 3 cook the main, the pre-dessert and the dessert, and then only 2 go through to cook for the judges,
Okay.
and then only 1 goes through to the regional finals where there's 1 from each region that
Okay.
cooks. Um, where there's then like 3 courses up for grabs. And it was really sad because one of the chefs, and you didn't know about it until it
Mm.
happened. He's got type 1 diabetes, and he just totally did not manage his sugars at all.
Yeah.
And honestly, it sounded like he was drunk. Like
Oh,
it
wow.
messes with
Yeah.
your actual brain
Yeah.
so much. It was quite scary. So they let him have some time. And then
Yeah.
the other guy before that, who was actually doing better than him,
Yeah.
got a fucking stomach bug and couldn't come back. So he was out. So the poor diabetes guy had to carry on.
Yeah.
Ended up going through.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was quite strange. He was like fucking downing gummies and
Yeah.
drinking Coke, and I
Wow.
was like, I'm pretty sure you need something these days.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think you're supposed to go that far.
Yeah, he was like glugging away, and
Wow.
oh, he was so sweet though when he heard he went through because he'd not done brilliantly
Yeah.
before. it's lovely to see how much it means to them. So yeah,
That's good.
I
Yeah.
haven't been to the cinema. There's nothing out that I want to watch.
Yeah. Is there anything I can't
I'm
think what's out at the
annoyed.
moment? Yeah, nothing,
It's going to
nothing
be Easter,
great.
so it'll be all kids stuff.
Yeah. Well, did you see that video I sent you earlier about there's a documentary about Stan Lee coming out?
Did you send it on a social media
I
platform?
sent you on TikTok.
I've
So,
not been on TikTok since
so
this war.
apparently, in the last few years or so of his life, he had a big videographer going around with him, and
No
he,
way.
and he talks about how badly Stan Lee was being treated by people.
Really?
Yeah, people were being horrible to him. They were making him work loads and loads of hours, even though he was, his health was fading.
He was just a little old man.
Yeah, and a lot of the things apparently were caught on camera of how people were like overworking him, and obviously he wasn't. Stanley cared more about people. Well, as far as I know, as far as I see, he cared about people more. So obviously, a lot of time where he just wanted to get his work out there, he sold a lot of his rights to a lot of the stuff that he produced, like a lot of
Yeah,
his
certainly in the end.
Monday
Yeah.
MCU, Fantastic Four, Sony, all these people like and obviously companies that made the cartoons and stuff like that.
Such a huge part of some of the biggest
Yeah,
things, wasn't he?
and apparently he wasn't compensated that much, hardly anything for a lot of his work for many many years. And this guy said
Industries
he's
are
in it.
awful, aren't they?
Yeah, and he said that after they caught the video, and he's caught the video. In my mind, though, I'm kind of like, if it turns out that it's one of those things where he was badly treated by a bunch of people who are still around, I feel like there's a lot of Marvel fans who would like literally go looking a bit of a witch hunt.
They'll certainly speak in different ways, boycotting stuff.
Yeah, obviously Stanley's not with us anymore, but
No.
and I don't know his relationship with his family, so I don't know if they should be compensated anymore. But I mean, if anyone who was treating him badly after what he's done for so many people around the world who love the things that he created.
Billion of people over like 50 years, right?
Yeah,
Maybe even longer, 60, 70 years probably from when he
yeah.
started.
So I could feel kind of crap because even the guy who's doing the videography, if I was around Stan Lee and people were like being horrible to him, I'd probably get arrested.
Yeah, so I watched the little thing the other day. It was Lady Gaga,
Yeah,
another guy, and Robert De Niro,
yeah,
and he had sunglasses on. He's a little old man. He probably
yeah,
doesn't like the flashing because they were stood for pictures.
yeah,
And one of the bloody photo persons said, "Take your glasses off," and she was like, "Whoa, that is Robert De Niro."
yeah,
You don't tell him to take his glass on. He did take them off, and
yeah,
she then said it, and then he put them back on, and she was like, "Yeah."
yeah. I'm
So at
like,
least but that's what you want, right? People
yeah.
just stand up for you.
If I was the videographer, like obviously I feel like the videographer is obviously he's making some money off this now. But like I couldn't be sat in a room doing something for Stanley, working for him, becoming a friend of his, and being around people who are just treating him like shit. Like I'm telling you,
You would say something,
I
yeah.
would say something. I'm just like you're talking to like there's Jesus, there's there's the Rock, there's yeah,
I mean, he was massive
yeah,
in his industry.
yeah. Like
And
Stanley is
worked for
right up
years
there.
longer than other people would
Yeah,
have done, right?
yeah. Stanley's right up there in the things that he's created that have been part of my life.
Yeah.
So there was some punk manager or something like that saying, as a video was a guy saying to him, all right, yeah, you need to go do this job. And Stanley's like, oh, I don't feel like, and he's like, yeah, you'll do it, and Stanley's like, well, you squeeze every penny out of me, don't you? And he's like, yeah, we are. And I'm like,
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see, like, if it does actually kind of come to light in the story.
you'd see me jump over a table and fly kick someone in the head. Like, you're talking to royalty here.
I know, you think that they just would have been lovely with him.
Yeah,
Has he not given enough?
exactly. He's
They were trying to
changed lives.
squeeze him all before he
He's brought
died, weren't they?
people who had like people and anxious kids, kids who had disabilities, kids who had like
No brothers and sisters.
problems, brothers and sisters, and mental health problems and all sorts of things. And
Yeah.
he helped create characters with Jack Kirby and stuff like that. Helped create characters that helped people for so many different things.
Yeah.
And yes, business is business. Obviously, he probably wasn't compensated as much as he should, but he did that because he wanted his content to be out there.
Yeah.
for the world to enjoy. But in regards to treating him as a piece of crap in person, nah,
Wouldn't happen on my
wouldn't
watch.
happen on my watch. Not at all.
Oh.
Can someone buy me some new shoes? I happen to leave my shoe up that guy's ass over there.
We can only hope that somebody, at least at some point, kind of helped.
Yeah. All right. So I have a blind ranking for you.
Because I did really good on the last one.
Yeah.
Is it beginner's luck, do we think?
Yeah, I think it was too. I think it was too easy. I kind of have two. Oh yeah, I was about to say. You
Okay.
know, have you got a game this weekend at Bournemouth?
Yeah, not till 5:30 on Saturday though. We're at home to Brentford.
Yeah. Do you know Michael B. Jordan's in London?
Oh my God, do you think he's going to come to the game?
Oh, that's what I was wondering. I saw some
His
videos the other day.
movie's out soon as well, isn't it?
Oh, I can't wait to see that film.
Oh
It
my
was
God, it looks so
fantastic.
good. Yeah, that's definitely one I'm looking forward to
And he
watching. It's
plays two people. So
worse.
it's like two of him.
Oh my God, I hope he's there. I hope they like call him out. Maybe he'll come down. Because I was like, surely he's going to come to the football club and advertise the movie
Yeah.
on the pitch with like the microphone,
Yeah.
and I'll run down and fangirl in front of him and like try and take a picture in amongst everyone else.
Yeah, so so I saw pictures of him walking through Oxford Street and he didn't have no security with him. It was just him and his just him and his girlfriend just walking along. I was like,
Fuck
what?
that.
Yeah. So annoying they can't drive down Oxford Street anymore. You know, if I could, I'd be riding down there, see him there, I'd be like, Killmonger.
Oh, dude, he's so lovely. And he did a really good little speech about Bournemouth and about Foley,
Yeah,
and why he's such a good kind of manager of teams and
yeah,
clubs and stuff. Yeah, it was nice. I like hearing him talk about it.
yeah. All right, so the first one I'm gonna do for you in blind ranking, I thought I'd go for rom-coms.
Okay, okay.
All right.
Love a rom-com.
It's supposed to be five, but I ended up adding some extra ones because I was like, would any of these be a curveball?
Are they still rom-coms?
They're all rom-coms, yeah, yeah.
Okay, okay. So how
So
many have we got?
I'm gonna do five, but I did end
Okay.
up choosing one, two, three, four, five, six, seven. But it only
Okay.
works really if I do five, right?
Hmm.
All right. So first one, Crazy Stupid Love.
Ooh. Um, where do I want to put that? Sorry, I was just having something to. Thank you. You know when you're like, what the fuck is that noise when you
Yeah.
live on your own and your cat is asleep?
Yeah.
But to be fair, it was just Amazon. So
Yeah.
and they don't need me to
Yeah.
don't need me to do it. So I think it came through. I can check on my cameras. Okay, so wasn't that in like our top five? What that was in my top five
Yeah.
recently, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was, yeah.
My Steve Carell. Oh, okay. So out of five, oh my God, because I have no idea how you're gonna go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go easy. I'm gonna go three
Okay, cool.
and just I'm gonna level set at three.
Yeah, yeah. All right. Next one. 10 things I hate about you.
Okay. Oh God, I did used to love that. Oh.
The thing, whenever I pick them, I try to get into your head and I'm like,
Yeah, me and my sister used to watch that a lot, and we
yeah.
loved Heath Ledger. What a little
That
sweet.
film came out in 1999. That's
No.
madness.
Oh my
Madness.
God. So I would have been like,
And look how young he looked in it.
he did, and like dark curly hair in
Yeah.
it. He wasn't blonde in it.
Yeah, and Julia Stiles, obviously,
Oh,
she's always the kind of looked a bit older, but
such a moody bitch.
yeah. It's even like when I remember watching her in, Save the Last Dance.
Oh my God. They've literally picked the worst.
Yeah.
white female that has
Yeah.
no rhythm
Yeah.
ever. What are you doing?
Yeah. And such a grim face.
What's
Live your dream. It's- Although I watched that film like a million times.
fucking funny? Oh, but 10 Things I Hate About You is good. It's
Yeah.
like a brilliant, high school rom-com.
Yeah.
Oh, do I want it at number two though? Oh, because I probably would have put it. Well, I would have put it above Crazy Stupid Love because I've watched it more.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it's almost sweeter rather than funny,
Yeah.
if that makes sense. Oh God. Oh, two or four, two or four. Okay, I'm gonna go four because I
Cool.
haven't watched it in a while.
Okay.
Oh, wow, that's tough.
Now this next one, it's kind of like early in our era, but
Okay.
when Harry met Sally.
Oh, so you're right. When we were younger,
Yeah.
that was literally like the highest billing
Yeah.
film of the year.
Yeah.
I mean, um, God, that was like Tom Hanks in his, because it's not like he was ever super good looking.
Yeah.
It was almost just like his aura was
Yeah.
what kind of drew you in and allowed him to still be, this central romantic sort of figure.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm thinking of,
You mean Billy Crystal, right?
oh my God, I'm thinking of fucking,
You're thinking,
I'm thinking of Sleepless in Seattle.
yeah. I was thinking we just, I was waiting. I thought you just said Tom Hanks as just like a, yeah. I was like, just, I'll let her run with it. I'll let her land. I'll let her land.
Even that tired.
Yeah.
Sorry. And then I was like, no, hang on a minute. She did no, that wasn't the
Yeah.
he wasn't there when she did the thing. Oh, okay. So I will go still great
Yeah.
and great in our thingy, but not as good as the other two. So I'm gonna have to go five.
Number five. Okay. All right.
No, I eventually got there.
All right.
Oh, idiot.
Okay. Next one. How to lose a guy in 10 days.
Oh, okay. So Matthew McConaughey
Yeah.
and
Kate
Thingy's daughter,
Hudson. Kate Hudson.
Kate Hudson, yes. Oh, I do quite like that. Oh, that's tricky. So I have seen it a few times. I mean,
Yeah.
he's beautiful. Um, it's also so it's sweet and also a bit heart-wrenching. Um, so I would have bumped my other two up and
Yeah.
I would have put that at four.
See what I'm doing here? I'm trying to like
I
make them all.
know. I'm gonna have a shit one as my number.
Yeah.
So that yeah, I'll put that as number two.
Okay. All right.
And let me down.
And the final one is 50 First Dates.
Oh, okay. No, yeah, that's brilliant. Yeah, okay. No, I'm happy. I'm happy with that at my number
Yeah.
one for sure. That is so lovely,
It's a
isn't
great film.
it?
Yeah.
Brilliant film. She is wonderful in it. He is so sweet. Like the family are
Yeah.
adorable. You can imagine it being such an awful thing.
Yeah. There's them
And
two together was great because obviously they are in my probably my number one Adam Sandler movie. I don't have we've never done
Wedding
that.
Singer.
Huh?
Wedding Singer.
No. Blended.
Oh my God, no, Wedding Singer would be my absolute fave. Fucking love that movie.
Blended for me is just like hilarious. I just love it.
Yeah, no, Wedding Singer or I was like, oh yeah, me too, Wedding Singer. No.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so lovely. And I love how it ends.
Yeah.
And so even though I like it because it's not the perfect
Yeah.
thing. She doesn't get her memory back.
Yeah, no.
She doesn't change, but they find a way to make it
Yeah.
work. And that
Yeah.
is lovely. It's such a nice little
Every
message.
morning wakes up, sees the video.
Yeah, freaks out a little bit. Sees the video.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
That's a good list. Because
Thank
the other ones I had, yeah, or the other one I had that was gonna go potentially go in there was gonna be Love Actually.
Oh, God, it's so heart-wrenching though.
Yeah.
Because when I think of Love Actually, and it's a great movie, and I've seen it a lot, I
Yeah.
really have. And it is funny and it is lovely, but it's also horrific with for poor Emma Thompson. So,
Yeah.
and I don't like Keira Knightley. I find her really fucking
You said that
annoying.
before.
So
Yeah.
I'm like, there's old bloody Simon from What's His Face, like
Yeah.
teachers doing all like fuck off. He's like,
Yeah.
ugh. But I love Colin's character in that, Colin
Yeah.
Firth's character. And Tiffany from EastEnders and
Yeah.
Hugh Grant, they're super
Yeah.
cute, but fuck you, Alan Rickman.
Yeah.
This is the only time though, because otherwise you are magnificent
Yeah. And rest
when
in
you were
peace.
with us.
And
Uh,
RIP.
oh, it's just awful.
Yeah.
So awful. And she's like, oh, and she dries her tears, and I'm like, oh my
Yeah.
God. So
Yeah.
good.
All right.
No, do
Yeah.
you know what? That was a lovely number one.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So your list. So your number five was When Harry Met Sally.
Hmm.
Number four, you had 10 Things I Hate About You.
Yeah.
Number three, Crazy Stupid Love. Number two, How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. And number one, 50 First Dates.
Oh, it was so close. If you swapped two and four,
Yeah.
no, put two down and bump the other two up.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was good. Sorry, I'll have to do them for you next time. I owe you
Uh,
two now, don't
yeah.
I?
Did your sister do the last one? Like when the last one we did she have a look at that one?
The quiz on the thing or the
The blind ranking.
fivers. Yeah, I don't know if she put them the same as me or not.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
find out.
I will
Yeah.
because she
All
loves
right.
it. She was
Before we
like,
go, I'll do one more quick one for you. All right.
yeah,
This was just a fun one. So, Tom Hardy.
yeah.
So, blind rank, Tom Hardy. Where would you put him?
Out of how many?
Five.
Oh my God, he's got to be up there. Two.
Two. Okay.
He is lovely. He loves animals.
Yeah.
He hasn't fixed his teeth.
Yeah.
Strong.
Yeah. Okay. Aaron Pierre.
Who?
Aaron Pierre, that
Got to look him
beautiful
up, mate.
man from who plays Mufasa, the one from Rebel Ridge
Oh, with the
with
eyes.
the eyes,
Hmm. Do you know what? Because I like him with. Oh
the
no,
goatee.
good looking. I do, but sometimes he can look a bit.
You're losing yourself there. So I thought I'd do this one. I thought it'd be hilarious.
But sometimes he can look a bit scary
Yeah. Okay.
because his eyes are so intense.
Yeah.
If the hair
Yeah.
and the facial hair
Yeah.
isn't on point, or
Yeah.
is if he's not with it,
Yeah. Yeah.
I actually found him a little bit like, oh.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna put him four.
Okay. So we have two and four. All right. Henry Cavill.
Oh, see, this is an interesting one because my mate loves him.
Yeah.
My mum loves him. My sister loves him. And
Yeah.
I've always been a little bit like, all right.
All right, Argyle.
Well, the thing is, Argyle, he's less good
Yeah,
looking.
because of
Like,
that
he's a bit of an
weird
yeah.
flat top.
But Witcher, I did enjoy,
Yeah.
and my mum adores. I do love him as Superman,
Oh yeah.
but I find his acting a tiny bit wooden. So I really struggle to get past it. And I just always have done. So even
Yeah,
though he is a great Superman,
I enjoyed him
apart
actually
from the,
in
with the whole
yeah
mustache,
in
oh,
Ungentlemanly Warfare. He was really good.
still haven't seen it. And I've
Yeah.
only ever heard really good things.
And
So
Rickson's in it as well. And Rickson's in it as well.
is he?
Yeah,
Oh,
they work
okay.
very well
Okay.
together in it.
Oh, just because he's going to have to go five.
Okay, five.
And I know that's probably rare,
Yeah.
but got to stay true to myself.
All right. Next
I
one.
do believe he's really lovely, though.
Yeah. So next one's either gonna be three or one.
Oh, okay.
Oh, which one should I say first? I'm gonna go with Michael B. Jordan.
Oh, God. Now that either means you've got someone better than him.
The one of them, one of them I've got is I know how much you actually you love this person.
Oh my God. Yeah, you better give me like,
Or I might have got it wrong.
oh, I don't reckon you would have done. You're pretty good. God, he's so beautiful though, isn't he?
Yeah.
Beautiful,
In shape,
in
great fashion
shape.
sense,
I like him in his
nice
movies.
person.
Um, he is a part owner of my football club.
Yeah.
Always grateful for investors. Um, oh, I wonder if you're going to be kind to me for number one. Oh, we take the risk. Who have I got a number two? Oh, Hardy's at two. Okay,
Yeah.
no, that's fair. Okay, so okay, I'm going to put him three.
Okay, cool. Three. All right. The last one. Sometimes he's known as the transporter. Sometimes he's known as the beekeeper. Sometimes he's known as the mechanic.
Times he's known as my number one.
Yeah.
Oh, yes,
Jason
it's
Statham.
perfect. I literally watched Safe again the other day. I just adore him. He's so, like, even on his like social media, he's not on
Yeah.
there loads,
Yeah.
right? But I don't even have to look at
Yeah.
anything. I'm just like, I
Yeah.
like it. I like it. I genuinely feel I appreciate he goes out with a fucking supermodel, right? I get
Yeah.
it. But let's hope she's lovely as
Yeah.
well and down to earth because I just feel like he would still be,
Yeah.
you know, that fucking lad from London or
Yeah. Yeah.
whatever. And he would just be fairly humble. I don't think he's up his own arse.
No.
He doesn't ever act like that.
No.
On his social media, he's normally wearing clothes, for
Yeah.
example. He's not I'm
I
always going to
feel like
show
he kind of
myself
like
half
just
naked.
I feel like he knows he's a big movie star, but he knows that he's he's somehow won the lottery
Yeah,
of being a movie
and
star
got there.
because somehow he's right up there. But
Yeah. But he's grateful,
yeah,
and that's so nice. It's
yeah,
really like humble.
yeah.
And fuck me, is he such a good fighter?
Oh yeah,
He's actually properly trained, isn't he?
exactly.
Like
Yeah,
he is amazing. And I feel like he was the one, other than, I appreciate years ago Chuck Norris had his day and Jackie Chan had his thing and
yeah.
Bruce Lee,
Bruce Lee, Jet Li.
but he sort of brought it a little bit more mainstream
Yeah,
for us
and
and took it outside of the Asian sort of
yeah,
where it had come from almost.
yeah, and everyone
Um,
who and the thing with him, everyone's watching his movies, no matter what. You're gonna watch it.
oh my God, I don't even need to see a fucking advert for
Yeah.
going
Well,
to watch
I'm
it.
sure next 2 years he's gonna have one called The Bus Driver, where where his friend's a bus driver, and there's a
Hey.
bunch of like rowdy gangsters get on the bus, making too much noise. His friend goes to confront them. They gets beaten to death, and then he has to track down each one of the members of the crew.
Getting away with it.
Yeah, because he's a quiet bus driver.
Pokey flat.
He keeps
I
himself to
love him. I
keeps
absolutely
himself to
love him.
himself.
Thank you.
Yeah.
For
Got a job
not
as a
ruining
bus
it.
driver after leaving Her Majesty's Secret Service. And
Oh God. And do you know what? He's never tried to do things that aren't him in a
yeah,
good way.
yeah,
You know, I'm all for everyone pushing themselves, but he knows what works for him. He
yeah,
doesn't try to, put himself into
yeah.
another genre. And I still come back to how fucking hilarious he was in Spy.
Yeah, yeah. I once
Oh
jumped out of a
God,
plane
he
without
was
a parachute
hilarious.
and landed on a back of a motorcycle.
Oh my God, and his timing was
Yeah.
just I bet him and Melissa McCarthy are just brilliant
Yeah.
together, like off camera. Oh, I
All right.
love it.
Well, that last one was just for fun for you.
Thank you.
That's all right. All right, everyone. Thanks for joining us. I've been Clinton, joined by the lovely Debs as always. We'll be back again for another one. See you soon. Everyone be good. And if you can't be good, be the best at being bad. And also try the blind ranking. Let us know where you would
Oh, yes.
put those rom-coms.
And
And
I
also,
will do yours
yeah.
next time.
And if you want to rank the beautiful men that Debbie just did, do that as well. All right, everyone, take care. Bye bye.